talk a little AEW. Actually, a little AEW Ring of Honor crossover story. So the current Ring of Honor tag team champions are Mark and Jay Briscoe. But it looks like they're not expected to be coming into AEW anytime soon. Whether and we still don't know full details. We don't know if that means they're just not going to work AEW or if they're not going to work the new Ring of Honor under AEW. Hot Rod Bubba, I thought it was breaking news. It wasn't breaking news. I got sent something that actually someone thought was new. They said, hey, is this new news? It wasn't. We've talked about it before and so forth. So it's nothing. It's nothing, Hot Rod Bubba. But anyways, back to the Briscoes. So there have been rumors for a little bit that AEW were looking to sign the Briscoes, again, the current Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. You know, after Ring of Honor went on their hiatus, everybody became free agents, and then we learned, well, Tony Khan owns the company, so we'll see what all that means. How is he going to use ROH talent? How is he going to book ROH? Who's going to be in ROH? Are the champions still the champions, and so forth? And in an update from Fightful, they report that a person of influence at WarnerMedia did not want Mark and Jay Briscoe signed to AEW, mainly due to Jay's homophobic tweets from 2013. Jay ended up apologizing for those tweets shortly after, I think like a week later on the next ROH show, but it still wasn't enough. It was stated that management and Ring of Honor have always viewed them highly. They've never caused any other issues, either of them, ever since then. And it was also noted that prior to the Ring of Honor sale, there were talks that AEW did not have plans to sign the Briscoes. There's no word if there's even interest from AEW, but WarnerMedia higher-ups not wanting the Briscoes signed would be an issue, even if there was interest on AEW and Tony Khan's part. ROH sources noted that the Briscoes, quote, the Briscoes credit that they hadn't caused any issues for the company since those tweets in 2013. One AEW source added that the Briscoes were made for TV, but you can't blame AEW or WarnerMedia for wanting to shy away from them. And that's the same thing that happened with WWE. Right around 2013, WWE, I don't know if they did or were going to bring the Briscoes in for a tryout. But I know they were highly, highly, highly interested in Mark and Jay Briscoe coming into WWE. Then Jay tweets out the homophobic tweets. I don't remember exactly what they stated, but I remember they were bad and people were very offended. And WWE immediately was like, we're not interested anymore. And they haven't been interested since. And so now it looks like the Briscoes, even from what they said all the way back then, and that's, you know, people, you say, people change. Well, people say all the way back then may not be how they feel nowadays. They could have said stuff 2013, so that's a decade ago, almost 9 years ago. It's not how they are now. Your younger self was stupid, dumb. You said things you regret now. Also, speaking of them and being the tag team champions, people have been asking for a while, hey, what's going on with them and FTR? The report also stated that months ago, there were no imminent plans for the two teams to actually have a match. Many independent bookers and company owners and promotion owners actually reached out to say, we'll do the match in our promotion, we'll do the match here, and actually pay the teams more than what normal people get paid on the indie scene, because we know this is a big match. We know this is a high-profile match, and we know this match is worth the money that we would pay. So it was said that they would, quote, where's the quote here? It says, quote, multiple indie promoters have been willing to pay significant money to make it happen. More money than the indie standard. So it's unfortunate. The Briscoes are great. I've always loved them boys from Sandy Hook. Not Sandy Hook. Where are they from again? That's not right, is it? They're from build from Sandy Fork. I knew it was Sandy something. Sandy Fork. Them boys from Sandy Fork. I've always been fans of them. I've always thought they were great. And hopefully, they get signed and picked up and can continue to work somewhere. I mean, the current Ring of Honor World Champion or Tag Team Champions. Now, we don't know what that means anymore with Tony Khan now owning AEW. Is Tony Khan going to keep all the champions the champions? Is Tony Khan going to strip them and crown new champions? Or is Tony Khan just going to book them and immediately beat them and have the titles taken off of them? Again, that's something we don't know. We don't even know if Supercard of Honor is still running on April 1st or not.